Today I'm sharing with you the 6 skills that will separate the winners from the losers in the AI era. These are the skills that can make you dominate 2026 and win big in the AI gold rush. But make sure you stay until the end, because after discovering these exact 6 skills, I will show you how to profit with them. Not only will you learn what these skills are and how to acquire them, but I will also share the strategy to make money using these exact abilities. So sit tight and let me give you the blueprint to becoming Thanos in this new technological revolution. But before we get into things, if you're new to this channel, my name is Logan10x. I've been all in on AI for the past 3 years, building my own AI business. And on this channel, I share everything from my experience to help people profit from this revolution. But without further ado, let's dive into the 6 AI skills you need to master to crush 2026 and beyond. The first skill is the ability to communicate with AI. We are clearly experiencing a shift where entire businesses are moving to AI tools. Now, the thing you absolutely need to understand is that using the right tool alone isn't enough. A well-known term in AI is garbage in, garbage out. The idea is that even if you're using the best AI tools such as ChatGPT, if you give garbage, you will receive garbage in return. So the ability to communicate with AI and get the maximum results from the tool is, in my opinion, the most valuable skill anyone can learn today. Because as we speak, most people are not doing it correctly, and it's the easiest and fastest skill to acquire. Once you acquire this skill, you will open a world of opportunities. Because the truth is, a tool such as ChatGPT that hundreds of millions are already using can turn one person into a one-man army. A person that's able to do the work of many people alone. This term is what I call an AI generalist, but that's probably a subject for another video. Now, how do you acquire this skill? How do you learn to communicate with AI properly? You may have heard about prompt engineering. Well, that's exactly what you need to learn. And don't worry, I've made a free full documentation for you to guide you through your first steps for each skill. In this blueprint, I will give you everything you need to acquire each of those 6 skills. I'll give it to you once we've covered them all. The second skill is the ability to write, or what I call AI-enhanced communication. This skill is the ability to use AI to improve your influence in emails, offers, storytelling, or even with brainstorming and finding ideas. We all know the power of words, and AI is the expert at this. I've been using this skill throughout my whole entrepreneurship journey. For me, it was mostly through journaling. I've been using AI to analyze my journal entries and provide me with insights about myself, my negative patterns, my good patterns, what's taking me away from my goals and what's taking me closer. And I'm actually building a software called Reflectra based on this exact idea. But my point here is that AI is the expert at writing and word manipulation. Once you understand this, you will be able to unlock a new potential. In the documentation provided in the description, I'm showing you typical examples and use cases of using the writing power of AI and how to master it. The third skill is AI content creation. This is a bit of a controversial subject, as artists don't like the idea of AI creating things. But we're not talking about whether AI is creative or not. In this video, I'm showing you what skills you need to learn, why they're useful, and giving you the keys to learn those exact skills. So, why is AI content creation important? We've all seen AI images and AI videos on the internet, from Midjourney images or VO3 or even Sora 2 recently. More than just a tool to make fun videos on social media, it's a true goldmine. You need to understand that we're now able to create cinematic grade videos in minutes for less than $1. Marketing campaign videos that were costing hundreds of thousands to produce could now be made in your office. Now there's something very important I want to cover here. Does that mean that big corporations shouldn't do $1-million videos for their new campaigns? Absolutely not. The key here, the real value, is that high quality content is now within the reach of anyone. And that's exactly why this skill is probably one of the most valuable ones on this list. Small e-commerce brands can have a 80 to 90% similar video or image quality with a $20 membership. Moreover, this field is constantly evolving. For the past few months, we've had new models launching, each better than the last. So if you understand right now how important AI content creation is, while there are still limits, you will be ready once AI content creation becomes perfect. And once again, I'll be covering the basics of AI content creation in the free documentation. But as a bonus, I will share with you the AI system I use to be constantly aware of the latest AI news, and in that case, the latest AI content creation models, so that you know which one you should be using. The fourth skill is the ability to automate. If I had to give the three main pillars of AI today, they would be AI's writing ability, AI's content creation ability, and AI's automation ability. So the fourth skill is the ability to automate. Once you know how to use AI and how to guide AI to get what you want, automations become easy. I've been in the AI industry for 3 years now, and let me tell you, I'm not a very technical guy. For example, I have no idea how to code. But yet, I've built automations and agents that save me tens of hours a week. And there are two reasons for that. The first one is that automations are not hard. Most people are lying to you, making them overcomplicated, so you think it's a good opportunity. The second reason I successfully built automations is because I knew how to prompt engineer other AI tools such as ChatGPT or Claude to help me build them. And trust me, from experience talking with real businesses implementing agents, the best agents are not the giant ones that perform 50 tasks. The best agents are often the simple ones that solve one very specific task. Now, before going into the last two skills, which in my opinion are the most valuable in this list, I must say that the first three skills were very easy to master. The power to automate is indeed a little bit more complex. But if you have the first skill, the ability to communicate with AI, automations will become so easy for you it feels almost illegal. And if you have any questions about automations, feel free to DM me on Instagram. But don't worry, I'm giving you strong knowledge in the free document. The fifth skill is the ability to identify AI opportunities. With this skill, we enter into the two most valuable skills, the one that will make the biggest difference in your AI journey. These skills are the reason why I am where I am today. I've been trying to understand the AI market for the past 3 years and figure out the best way to make money. And after trying every known AI business, I found my own path, something that no one is really talking about. I called it the AI partnership. So if you want to learn more about becoming an AI partner, I'll put the link in the description so you can watch it after this video. Now back to the skill, the ability to identify opportunities is the real way to level up. Knowing how to communicate with AI, automate and create content, these are all insanely valuable skills. But what if you automate something that doesn't move the needle? What if you spend hours talking with an AI model for a task that should be done by a human? Or what if you create content for something that would have been faster to make with classic tools? All of those things are happening in businesses around the world. Why? Because they don't have the skill to identify AI opportunities. So while AI content creation or AI agents are fancy skills that everyone talks about, the true game-changing skill is the ability to identify AI opportunities. The last skill to dominate 2026 is the ability to evolve. AI is moving so fast that those who take their skill as acquired will fail in the long term. If you truly want to dominate 2026 and ride the AI gold rush, you will need great adaptability. From improving your current skills such as content creation with new tools, to actually learning new ones, AI is moving so fast that those who don't adapt daily won't thrive. And that's exactly why we don't need more AI automation agencies. We need more AI partners. People who help businesses in the long term. People who accompany businesses through the shift. Now, adaptability is not an actual skill, but more of a mindset. Nevertheless, being constantly evolving is probably the one thing that puts everything together. Because if I were to stop learning daily about the news in AI, in less than a year, I would be totally useless, even with my current prompt engineering skills or automation skills. So, the last skill you need to master is adaptability. And that's it, we've now covered the 6 skills, the 6 infinity stones to turn you into Thanos in 2026. Now, the most valuable part of this video is answering the question, now what? Because you're now aware of those 6 skills, but that doesn't change anything in your life. You will wake up the same tomorrow. So how do you take this information and profit from it? Well, it's pretty simple. The first step is to actually learn those skills. For that, as I mentioned throughout the video, I've created for you a blueprint on how to acquire each of these specific skills. It's completely free. You'll find it inside my community, The Shift. I'll put the link in the description below. However, there's still one question left. What do you do with those skills? Well, there are most likely 2 cases. The first one, you have a business or you're working for a business. In that case, simply apply these exact skills to your life and work. But the second category of people watching this, and the one that could profit the most, are aspiring entrepreneurs. People who feel like AI is an opportunity for them to finally create a successful business. If you're in that second category, I've made a video especially for you. A video where I show you a secret opportunity, a blue ocean that no one is talking about yet. An opportunity where you can basically help businesses acquire these exact 6 skills. But I won't spoil it, you will see it's a bit more complex than that. So go discover the opportunity of becoming an AI partner. And that's it for this video. I hope you will make the shift and profit from the AI gold rush. Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next one. Bye bye.